I lived in Israel for 6.5 years. I am a proud Jew. I believe that Jews and any progressive, liberal-minded, free-thinking individual needs to stand up for atrocities and hatred and bigotry and anti-Semitism and Islamophobia and every other kind of hatred towards other human beings. And unfortunately, a lot of that happens around the Jewish community here in the United States, other parts of the world, and in Israel.
If you have a message for those who may have other faith traditions, like I'm Christian, for example, what's your message to that community in your time of need?
I think it's a message for all people, not necessarily other faith communities. I mean, faith communities have a divinity that they call to, and what I know about other faith communities, all of them have messages of peace and love and harmony towards your fellow human beings. And I would implore members of faith around the world to call on that aspect and that element of their own traditions, to look clearly at where there is hatred and where there is bigotry and disrespect of anything called the other. And for people in this world who do not follow a faith tradition, I think it's basic, the essence of humanity, to care for each other and to understand that there is evil in the world and the evil needs to be stopped, and the evil, just like good, is perpetuated by human beings. And if we don't step forward and aim to put a stop to it, then we see what happens. It runs rampant. It runs rampant in the Middle East. It runs rampant in Ukraine. It runs rampant in the African subcontinent and everywhere.
War is not just war of Israel. It's the whole world is fighting. We are fighting against terrorism. We are fighting against primitive, barbarian people. And that's the whole world should recognize that we have to do it. Because whatever happens in Israel will happen to the rest of the world. Think about the suicide bombers. Think about the hijacking. It started in Israel, but spread all over the world. And if we don't stop it today, the Hamas, the Hezbollah are gonna conquer the world.
I think your message is so important because I've been telling Christians this all the time. It's like they won't hesitate to do it to us if given the opportunity. So we are absolutely sympathetic in your fight against those extremists, and you're completely correct and right. May I ask you, what's your name, sir?
Yes, my name is Israel.
All right, beautiful name. So what brings you out today, Israel?
What I bring me, same thing what this gentleman is saying. We went through in 1940s, they killed us, they never ever they're going to kill us. We are here forever, and we stay strongly, and look at this, the people here. We are ready to fight for Israel, every one of us here.
Amazing, amazing. So there's been a lot of, politics being discussed here in D.C. Why is it so important for America to back its ally at this time of need?
Why? Because they are the allies, and you have to back up your allies. Same way, God forbid, happening in United States something, I guarantee that Israel going to be the first to come to help out Israel, the United States.
So do you feel that our universities, our current structure here in D.C. is doing enough to combat anti-Semitism?
The thing is that I hope so. They're going to teach in the university, in the Harvard and Yale, first thing, the history and the geography, what is in the houses, because these people, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. That's it, what I can tell you. They don't know the professors, they don't know what they're talking about, nobody knows what they're talking about there.
I couldn't agree more.
And I came from the communist country, and I came from there. And why I came here, this United States, because I want freedom. I want religious freedom here. And we're not getting it this way. They are going out and they're telling us to go to the gas or the Jews. What kind of nonsense is that? I tell you honestly, you are a Christian station, right?
Yes.
I have to tell you something. God bless the Christian stations because they are next to us, all of them.
They are only the ones who have the guts to say it the way it is, and to recognize the fact we are both survivors of, we are both Holocaust survivors' children. We know we lost our families, we lost our siblings. We know what does it mean to be discriminated against. We went through discrimination. We cannot allow the Palestinians to take control of their own country unless they really have the democracy and the freedom as we have here in the United States. God bless America.
Amen.